Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we launched a 6-figure digital course with YouTube ads without even appearing on camera or even making a course. Now guys, before we get into this video, I actually want to let you know that I'm going to give away one free copy of my course, Expert YouTube Ads, which is all about how we scale YouTube ad campaigns to millions of dollars. And this course is valued at $6,000. So I'm going to give that course away for free, which is valued over $6,000 to a person who comments below with the biggest lesson they learned from this video. So again, that's a really great opportunity. So make sure you watch this whole video because there's a lot of gold in here, and then you comment what the biggest takeaway was, and I'll just DM one of you guys on YouTube and give you the course. And also hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Now, in this project, we achieved around a 50% margin, and I actually have some screenshots here. This is our first payment processor that we used, and then this is our second payment processor. As you can see, the total sales volume is over $100,000. Now, guys, the course I'm talking about is actually not the Expert YouTube Ads course. The Expert YouTube Ads course is a completely different thing. So this is a pretty secret project we've been working on. I've kind of talked about it with my students in my YouTube Ads course on some of our weekly calls and shared it with them. But other than that, this is really kind of hidden information that I'm going to give you right now. So let's get into the story. So basically what happened is a friend of mine approached me to partner up on a course he was building. He basically wanted to have like this, make money online course using this method of marketing that he uses quite frequently and is quite successful with. And he approached me, and basically I actually decided to give it a shot because I was like, okay, I think there's a lot of potential here. And also, this is a pretty uncompetitive market that he was in. There weren't really that many courses there. The ad costs were cheap. And because of that, I decided, okay, let's give this a shot. I told my buddy, listen, go do all the copywriting, build a webinar, give me all the landing page copy. If you deliver that, we'll make it happen. So he actually did this. And I went for it just because I run a lot of ads. I see which offers do well. I see which geographies do well. I see where things pop off. And I just saw this because this was a country where the competition's a lot lower, the market is huge, and there wasn't really any good competition. So I had a good feeling about this. So full credit, I got a lot of great information from Alex Becker's Iron Mastermind, where we learned how to build the funnel and basically the copywriting side of it. So Becker's course was really useful for that. Now, anyways, my friend goes and does it. He comes back. We build out the tech side. We got an agency. So we got lots of people who are really smart, and we build out the whole funnel, and he gives the copy, he does the webinar. And we basically price the product at something that's fairly high ticket for that market. So in the US market, $2,000 or $1,000 is high ticket. In that particular market, like high ticket is, maybe $150, $200. So we priced it around $250-ish. Now, we started running ads for this, and day one, we were profitable. Day one, we were hitting 2x return on ad spend. So at that point, I knew that we had something. So we decided, all right, we're going to double down on this and just try to make this work really well. Now, keep in mind, up till this point, I didn't even have to build a course. I didn't have to record a single video. All I did is I took a skill set I had and partnered up with somebody who had a course. So if you're an ad agency, or if you're a freelancer, or you're a service provider, maybe you have a skill that you can partner up with somebody and then be able to take a risk there and make something happen. Now, I had my agency, so I didn't worry about my bills. I had a team. This didn't take too much of my time. So it was pretty easy for me to be like, okay, let's take a little risk on this, and it worked out. Now, the reason the results were so good day one, where we're getting 2x plus, and in fact, over the lifetime of this project, I think ROAS has been around 3.2, is because we entered a less competitive niche. We entered a hot market without much competition. Now, this is the same reason my YouTube ads agency has grown so fast, because I started a YouTube ad agency when nobody was running YouTube ads and nobody knew what YouTube ads was. I was one of the first players in the market. And because of this, we were able to build a clients list and a reputation that was pretty easy to build because honestly, there was no other ad agency. So big players came to us to run their ads. And that's what allowed us to get started really well. So the big lesson here is that less competitive niches are a really good place to go. If there's a niche that's pretty uncompetitive, go enter that. The second big lesson is that you should take something that works in one country, one geography, and basically translate it to another location, because I knew there were make money products about in the same niche in the US market. I knew they were doing well. So I was basically like, okay, this third country, this other country, let's translate it over and see how it goes. And it worked out really well. So you want to understand geo arbitrage, and you also want to understand competition levels. So instead of competing in a bloody red ocean, don't do that. Try to find less competitive niches. Even you have to go out a little further out, even if you have to try a little harder to get in there. Because quite frankly, I see this all the time. Everybody starts a Facebook ad agency and then they get stuck and they grow very, very slowly because it's such a competitive niche, while the same person with the same level of skill could have started, let's say, a Pinterest agency, or I don't know, maybe a LinkedIn ads agency, or some of these new platforms, and probably got into, 6 figures, like 10x faster. Now, the third thing also is, this for me was a big realization that, yeah, you should travel, network, learn languages. A lot of my best business opportunities come about from me being about in the world. Now, there are a lot of entrepreneurs that follow the whole I got to stick myself into a room and work 7 days a week and be Sam Owens and not socialize. Honestly, I disagree with that. Go live your life, go have a balanced life with friends, because that will actually allow you to meet interesting new people and allow business opportunities to merge. And I'll be honest, my biggest opportunities have come from that. For example, my first real YouTube ads client, where I was keynote body, Greg O'Gallagher, and I met him by, basically being out and about and not from staying at home. So go out and meet people and try to meet high-level people, because it's gonna get you these results. And then if you live an interesting life, if you're doing cool things, if you have cool hobbies and you travel, you will get these opportunities as long as you have an existing skill set or team that you can combine with these opportunities. So you don't get these kind of things happening to you in a vacuum. You have to get out there. Now let's talk about the second part of this project, which was optimization. So once we proved that this worked, because the first kind of few weeks we ran this, the ROAS was really good, we saw some major issues. The first was refund rates. As you can see from the first screenshot, at one point we had over 20% refund rates. We had to work with our business partner to get this down to around 7 to 8%. So this was basically refilming parts of the course, making it simpler, creating student support groups with WhatsApp, etc. And basically really optimizing the course processes so that people started getting results faster with the course. So obviously reducing refund rates increased our return, and it also makes it sustainable. Now, from there, we also hired a couple of part-time contractors to help our JV partner with the course. So for example, the contractors improved the content, they shot new videos, they basically organized the information better. They also provided student support, and they would basically reach out to students in the group. And then one of the contractors also would do copywriting for emails and send out email newsletters to basically increase the number of people that will get back into the funnel. So we basically got a team very, very fast onto this. And that's one of the cool parts of running an agency, is you know how to hire and train people very fast, and you know how to find good people. So we basically used that skill set to be able to build out this infrastructure so we could keep scaling this offer, while in a lot of cases, a lot of newer entrepreneurs would be stuck there and they would be trying to do everything themselves. While in our case, we're like, okay, we need to just hire a student support specialist, we need a copywriter, and bam, we're good. So yeah, because of this, we got our refund rates down by 2.5x from 20% to 8%, which is a huge decrease. And the second thing we also did, which also improved our margins, improved our ROAS, was actually switching payment processors, because the first payment processor was actually charging higher fees, and the second payment processor is charging lower fees. Also, the second payment processor has a backend call center where they'll actually do phone sales. So we're currently testing that out. It's too early to tell, but my hopes are that it increases sales by 15 to 20%. And if it does that, that will be a huge win. So basically doing all these optimizations, because we know that as we scale up, the ROAS is going to go down. So right now we're just trying to optimize everything, try to get the most juice out of it, make sure that our funnel is better than the competition's. So at this point, we've got a team of part-time copyright. At this team, we've got copywriters, we're doing split testing, we're doing analytics. So our goal right now is to scale this offer to $5,000 a day by adding downsells, increasing the conversion rates of the webinar. So we're testing out new versions of a webinar, and actually we just did a test, and the old webinar conversion rate versus the new one actually was a pretty big difference. The new one's doing 15 to 20% better. And also we're adding phone sales as well, which hopefully should add another 15 to 20%. So all these things, all these little improvements, they basically add up where you're you're going to do much better. Our goal is to scale the offer to $5,000 a day in revenue, and then hopefully from there keep going. But yeah, we're pretty happy where it's starting at. Now, I hope this video was really useful for you. The big takeaways here are that, you can launch an info product without appearing on camera. You can literally find a partner or hire somebody to make the video course for you. The big thing you gotta do is be able to figure out the marketing and the tech side of it and the infrastructure side of it. And if you can figure that out, you got an info product course. So that's really awesome. And also the second lesson is enter less competitive geographies and niches. Look for the blue oceans. Just like, my agency focuses on YouTube ads and our course is about YouTube ads. Those are blue oceans where there's less competition. And that's why we're not like trying to sell Facebook ads, because we have a blue ocean here. So really focus on blue oceans, whether it be niches, whether it be geographies, because different geographies have different levels of competition. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs try to, the first projects in the English market, they fail miserably. They go back to their kind of home country and try the same thing, and they scale so much faster. So sometimes, geography can play a huge role in this, because often things from the US or Canada, they take 2 or 3 years to get to other countries. So if you're somebody who speaks both languages or has business partners in other geographies, you can like instantly bring that over and kind of get in that gap in the market. So yeah, guys, it's really exciting, really enjoying this project just because of the fact that, we're leveraging our team and our resources to kind of make this offer happen without necessarily putting a lot of time into it. And yeah, that's super cool. Hey guys, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm actually giving away a copy of Linx Expert Ads YouTube Ads course, which we sell for like $6 grand. And you can have that by commenting below what the biggest takeaway was from this video. And like, it has to be a legit answer, and then we'll choose one of the people randomly. Obviously, only legitimate answers, only if you watch this whole video. We're not gonna just pick somebody who commented, oh, I want the course. I want you to actually give me an answer as to why this video was useful for you, so I can keep making more videos like this. And yeah, give me some loves, hit a like button, smash the subscribe button so I can make more videos like this. The way I decide how to make videos is based on like the engagement they get. So if you like this video, fight hard for it so I can make more videos like this. So guys, once again, I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope this was useful, and have a great day.